Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is LBThaRealist, and this is Realistic Studios. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. So, I know you guys have heard of Representative Tulsi Gabbard introducing a bill, H.R. 5147, Securing America's Elections Act. She actually came out with this bill recently in response to the Department of Homeland Security confirming that 21 state electoral systems were targeted in the 2016 elections, in addition to DEF CON, which is a hacking conference revealing startling vulnerabilities in our election infrastructure. They found that machines were hacked in only a matter of minutes by people that had little to no hacking tools or experience. Over 650,000 Tennessee residents and their addresses were obtained. So their names and their addresses were hacked with during this DEF CON conference, hacking conference. So with Tulsi's bill that she's introduced, it would address safe and secure software for the voting machines, as well as voter verified independent paper records or paper ballots that are able to be audited. So this is, like I said, in response to our election systems being vulnerable to anyone's attack. And not to mention, since we want to talk about um, hacking in our election system, in our electoral system, I would like to talk about the the blatant disregard for democracy amongst our own political leaders and our media. I find it interesting that so many people keep pointing to 13 Russians and a troll farm and Facebook ads and Jill Stein and everything under the sun except for the fact that Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir on this one. For those that watch me all the time, we pretty much watch the same people for the most part. But it just bothers me that we're so focused on Russia interfering in our elections, but we totally disregard Israel, we totally disregard Turkey, we totally disregard everything else. We totally disregard the Democrats who gave Hillary Clinton control over the DNC before she even announced her candidacy for president. So if that's not a direct threat to our democracy, then honestly, I don't know what is. I don't understand why people are so up in arms about a foreign entity, meddling, so-called meddling in our electoral system, when the Democrats have been doing it this whole time, and no one cares. So, a website by the name of whowhatwhy.org brought to my attention while I was doing some research for this video for Representative Tulsi Gabbard's bill. There's not a lot of articles on this. I was searching and searching and searching to find more information on this article, and there's zero articles on this subject on Tulsi Gabbard's bill. So this is amazing. This is amazing. This is one of the first times I've noticed it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about it, but hardly any articles written about her new bill to secure our election system or our electoral system. So I just think that's interesting. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's all for nothing? I don't know. I think that Tulsi Gabbard has doing her damnedest to prove that she's a progressive who's trying to get shit done. I know she has her issues in regards to pushing this whole Russian narrative, but whatever the reason, she introduced it, and I'm appreciative for it because we do need paper ballots. These voter machines are owned by private organizations, just like the Democrats, and there's no way to prove that the votes that we cast are really being casted for the people that we're supposedly voting for. I mean, there's just no way to verify that. So perhaps this is a push and a nudge in the right direction. There was actually another bill that was that was out. Let me see. Congressman Mark Pocan, the Wisconsin Democrat who co-chairs the Congressional Progressive Caucus, has an appropriate answer. It is abundantly clear that we need to get ahead of anyone wanting to interfere with our elections, Pocan explained in an interview following last week's indictments and warnings, the indictments of the 13 Russians. We need better protections for our elections, including paper ballots for our voting machines. So Congressman Mark Pocan has actually been speaking of paper ballots. Let's see. Pocan and several of his colleagues are doing more than just talking about what needs to be done. They have prepared a legislative response that would work if congressional leaders would allow it to be debated and enacted. Let's see. There's Securing America's Future Elections Act, or the SAFE Act, would safeguard U.S. elections from cyber threats and interference by permanently classifying the integrity and security of elections as a component of the country's critical infrastructure. All right. So we have a few people doing things. We have a few. We have Representative Tulsi Gabbard and Congressman Pocan. Congressman Mark Pocan, I believe it's Pocan, the Wisconsin Democrat. So, like I said, this is good news, and for whatever reason they're putting it out, neither here nor there. In the end, paper ballots is what we need. So, like I said, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this video, and until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease. See you guys later.